Hello and welcome to another ICANN Media podcast coming to you from the Global Petroleum Show in Calgary. We are outside again, an absolutely gorgeous first day here in Calgary. We are joined now by Dallas Rosevear from Black Gold Rush. Dallas, thanks very much for coming on our show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We're standing in front of your newest product. I guess, you know what, first off, before we get to this newest product of yours, tell us a little bit about Black Gold Rush.
Black Gold Rush manufactures enclosed vapor combustors for any of your waste gas that would typically get vented to atmosphere. And so rather than venting it to atmosphere, we burn it in our combustors at 99.99%. So you're taking methane, which is 25 times more harmful to the environment than CO2, and we're basically converting that to CO2 by burning it.
Now, how did you come up with this system?
The owner, Chris Aldrich, has been in the burner management system for 20 years, building burners and ignition systems and burner management systems, so it was a natural fit. We took his high efficiency burners and basically turned them upright in a fire tube and to get the efficiencies.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you hear a lot about, obviously, the harmful gases going up into the atmosphere. How big of a difference do you think it would make if industry really embraced something like this and you found it popping up all over the place?
We're going to get a lot closer to that 45% reduction that our government wants. Yeah, it's, we've came up with an economical, efficient solution that's readily available and easy to install. So I think it's going to make a big difference.
Well, because that is one of the things, of course, the new government is looking at that, at capping it, and which is going to put a strain on business, I imagine, to try and meet it. They've got their carbon tax, so this could probably save them in the carbon tax area as well, couldn't it?
Absolutely. The new Rush Power combustor, you're basically taking waste gas and you're generating electricity with it, which qualifies for carbon credits. So you're actually going to make money with this.
So tell us how this works then.
So basically, you would just take any type of vent gas from your tanks or a casing gas. You'd run it in here. A Stirling engine generates electricity with it, and you power up your site. You can run your burner management systems, your lighting, your SCADA.
So you're using your waste gas to power your site, basically.
That's right. Yeah.
So does it get any more efficient than that?
It doesn't. No, that's as efficient as you can get. Yeah.
So tell us. So we've got this one. This is your newest product. How much does something like this cost?
You're less than a pickup truck to generate the power you need on your site. Yeah.
Like, that seems ridiculously reasonable.
It is. And we've made it simple enough that you can set it anywhere on your site where you need it, wherever you have vent gas, from your pneumatics to your pumps, any fugitives. And that's really what the government is going after, is the fugitive emissions. And it's really low pressure gas, and that this works phenomenally on low pressure.
Now, this isn't your first attempt into this area. This is just the first one that will convert the gas into electricity, correct?
That's right. So this will generate a continuous kilowatt of power. We're in the midst right now. We should have it in the next few months, one that'll generate 2 kilowatts of continuous power.
Okay. So what about some of the other products that you've got out here? These are some of the ones that came along before?
Yeah, that's right. The whole suite of them, from heating your oil on your tanks with this with the burner here. You can take the waste gas that's on your site, run it into the burner here, heat the oil that's in your tanks. What's left over there can come to the Rush Power combustor, generate power for your site, and what's left over and not used from that can be finally combusted in the combustor. So you really have zero waste gas going to atmosphere.
Okay. Yeah. What are the stacks there? Is that the combustor?
Them are the combustors, yeah.
Okay. And what do they do?
So they burn low pressure vent gas. So tank vapors, casing gas, anything like that. It's a simple 2-inch connection on the back and all the way down at 0.09 psi. So basically atmospheric. If it can get to the combustor, it's going to burn at 99%.
So what does it put out into the atmosphere then?
It would transfer it to CO2. Yeah, so 25 times less than harmful than what methane is.
And that is the precursor to the new device that you've got right here.
Absolutely. This really finishes off our suite of equipment and emission management pieces of equipment.
So what has the response been here at the Global Petroleum Show to this?
It's been phenomenal. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that, boy, I could use that here. I could use that here. Are you ready for a pilot project? Yeah, these things are ready. They're field ready and ready to go to market. So
Excellent. Dallas, good luck with everything.
Thank you.
All right, we've been chatting with Dallas here from Black Gold Rush on ICANN Media.